So, can you talk to us about your journey through sobriety?
In in what sense? I mean, the struggle of it, or the reason for it. I mean,
Up till now, you said it's been 5 years.
yes.
5 years. What was the process? Were you involved in like Alcoholics Anonymous? Was there a moment or a group or a person that is like a sponsor or an impetus, or did you just kind of jump in it yourself?
I just jumped in it myself. Life, I was kicking my life in the face pretty much. Not life kicking me in the face. I was kicking life in the face. And it was my life that I was kicking in the face and not taking care of myself. And growing up the way I did, like past traumas, childhood traumas, and not healing from that, not going to any kind of sort of therapy, not dealing with my parents as I should. It all took a toll, and drinking and drugs was my way of dealing with it for a long time. Self-medication. And at some point, it all came to a head where it was like, this is definitely a continuous cycle of just messing my life up and not going nowhere with it. And with the music, it was I was holding myself back and just being fucked up all the time. Like, I could perform real well, but I'm holding myself back, being fucked up all the time, and people see that shit. The headliners of shows that I open for that are coming from out of state to put me on the open, and I'm fucked up, being obnoxious, they pay attention to that shit. And I wasn't paying attention to that shit, but they put me on game, man, and I still didn't pay attention for a long time. It was like something clicked finally in my head, and it didn't start until like putting pen to pad and writing, like, okay, this is day one. We're not gonna drink, we're not gonna do any drugs. And I was like, okay, I fucked up. And then seeing that cycle continuously as I wrote it. Day one, okay, I fucked up. Day one, okay, I fucked up. And it's like, what the fuck? Okay, day two, day three, okay, maybe I fucked up past that. But we're getting somewhere at some point. And then eventually it stuck about a month and a half in, where it's like, okay, now I can just keep writing this day, and it actually means something to me. It's significant. And once I got past the first year, it was like, now I can go out into the real world.
Do you remember that first day? Do you have that written down of actual sobriety?
I remember the moment. I remember all of those days, but I remember the moment where it was like, my brain's like, this is what you needed this entire time to evolve, to not necessarily take my music to the next level, but to step into what I'm supposed to be doing, to step into my life's purpose. And that's, being inebriated was not going to allow me to step into my life's purpose all the way. You know, I can rap and people can hear me, but if you see me rap, but you also see me totally fucked off, you're not paying attention to this. You're paying attention to me being totally fucked off. And that's not what I want people to see, and that's not my life's purpose.
Can you talk about some of the difficulties and staying sober when you are a performer and you're performing at bars, you're performing at venues where not just the audience is partaking, but your peers are partaking? It's sort of emboldened in the culture of performing. How do you navigate that?
With great difficulty, first and foremost. Mental, man. It's all a mental. And the biggest thing for me is I'm gonna shout out this dude that told me this, Cordell Drake in Washington. And he was the dude that I was on stage for, opening for, being obnoxious and not getting off the stage, and I was supposed to getting off the stage, and I was fucked up. And I apologized to him next morning, and before saying thank you for apologizing, he said, how bad do you really want it? I said, you know, I want to get fucked up too, like that. I want to have a good time like everybody's doing, but I also want this more. So that's it. stuck in my head for the next 2 years before it actually stuck in my soul. And now it's stuck in my soul. So when I'm out here and I'm looking at these, I see them having a good time. It looks fun, and I do have cravings. That's never gonna go away. Never. It's a matter of living with it and understanding who you are as a person, and understanding that you don't necessarily need it. It's for people going through things, man, and it is there for like a comfort. But we can't get addiction is a real thing, and I have addiction, so craving is always gonna be there. It's not gonna go away. So I'm just, how bad do I really want it? How bad do I want to live my life's purpose? How bad do I want to keep making music and doing this? How bad do I want my music to evolve? How bad do I want my brain to continue to grow and heal from past traumas? Because it is broken, and it's gonna continue to be broken if I kept doing what I was doing. And I could feel it literally like piecing itself together slowly but surely the longer I'm sober. And it only makes sense that, for me, it only makes sense that sobriety is why this is happening for me.
Word. So when in this sobriety journey did Sober Individual, the idea come into your head, and how was that song made? How did it come about?
Sober Individual was made out of my struggle to be sober. It didn't come it didn't come after I got sober. It was before I got sober. And it wasn't over the beat that it's off over now. It was a beat that was like bought online from somebody, and it was a completely different beat, so it had a different vibe to me. But the beat that it's on now, I heard when I was sober. So when I rap that song over that beat, it has a different vibe now. It's like, it is the struggle of me being sober, but it's from a sober person now. Like, it feels different to me. If you put the two songs together and play them against each other, then you feel a different person.
Who made the beat?
A local artist named Cartoon.
Okay.
And engineered in the studio with Axiom, Dead Tibet Records. Shout out Dead Tibet. It's Dead Tibet, boy. Axiom is on the track, featured with me. The music video is phenomenal, shot by Malik, Studio Leak. Shout out Studio Leak.
What do you got to say to people? What do you want people to get out of that song and out of that video? Not necessarily those people who are going through their sobriety journeys, but just in general.
It is possible to be sober. It is possible to be sober in a world where it's more accepted to be inebriated. You can be in those circles. You can have friends, family that inebriated. It's part of life. But I also want people to know that if they are trying to get sober, that it is possible. You get stuck in that cycle of, this is all I have, this is all I'm gonna be. If you want to be more, you can be more. All you have to do is do it. It's willpower. 100%.
So you excited for today?
I'm super excited, bro. Like, are you excited for today?
Oh, of course, man. I haven't even seen a full Gold Maze set ever, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
I know we're about to get in there, watch this video. You want to do some quick last shout outs before we go in?
Hey, shout out Swan Dive, shout out Jake at the Swan Dive, shout out CHHK, the Space Coons, Ryan Dove, Gold Maze, Born, shout out everybody in the community that's here for Beast Day. Gur and all that, Gur, comma, etc.
Beast.
Beast.